All right. Take one and only take 100. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I am Kate. We have all heard of the afternoon crush. If you're not familiar with the term, you are certainly familiar with that miserable feeling when that sudden drop in energy hits you out of nowhere and all you want to do is crash and snooze anywhere you are. You guys, I'm filming this today only because I went and researched on how to stop this from happening to me, sharing with you what I've learned. So let's dive into it without any further ado. So according to my research, the afternoon crush typically occurs between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. But for me personally, it happens between 5:30 and 6:30 p.m. Honestly, if I didn't have responsibilities before my kids, I would literally just drop somewhere in bushes and snooze because fighting that crush seemed impossible. You may have your crush earlier or later in the day, so do not consider this official information as the ultimate truth. Pay attention to when you usually feel like you've given up on your plans that you had initially in the day, beginning of the day, because this is the sign you're experiencing that energy crush. All right, that is clear enough. Why does it happen to us? The first reason is our circadian rhythm, also known as our internal body clock. Although after much reading, I still don't get why, but our circadian rhythm is just naturally wired to have those dips in the afternoon. I will definitely try to dig deeper to educate my little brain on that, but if you have the information, please drop in comments. Our body goes through a drop in temperature. This increases melatonin production, which leads to an afternoon dip, but working at a desk job may also contribute to that. So if you do work in the office, try getting up, walking as much as you can, doing jumping jogs. People will understand you, don't worry, they all understand what you're doing. And walk as much as you can, or work standing up, by the way. Good idea. There are even treadmills for office, you guys. If you say, I don't have time to work out because I work in the office, get that walking treadmill, you will find time. So because of the natural dips, this is why it is recommended to take care of important tasks during the first part of the day, or work out early morning, or have very important, vulnerable conversations during the first part of the day. So yeah, that is clear, right? Moving on. Our diet. Slava and I, we both noticed like long ago how our breakfast choices affect the way we feel right after the breakfast and hours after the breakfast. If we eat, let's just say, unhealthy, our bodies work overtime to digest it, stealing the energy away from our brain. Our body literally, instead of giving us the energy to think, focus, be creative, and work, puts that energy towards, pardon my French, you guys, digesting the crap we just stuffed ourselves with. Just listen to it. The energy we need so much is wasted on digesting food we do not even need. Think twice before you eat something. Choosing healthier alternatives becomes easy if you educate yourself on this topic. What we put inside our body matters more than our physical appearance. It affects the way we do life. Feeling confident being out and about, feeling strong enough to work out and go explore and hike and see the world, and all these little scenarios, they all make up our life. Read the book The China Study Expanded Version and watch some good documentaries, educate yourself, and when we educate ourselves, when we read about it, when we watch about it, we become empowered with that information. Now, one of the most important, and trust me on that, I have 2 kids, I know sleep deprivation by its face. The quality of your sleep is the decisive factor in what your body will be doing with your energy and what type of food it will be demanding from you throughout the day. I'm sure you already know that when you don't get enough sleep, you start craving bad carbs, and this only worsens the situation. If you go to bed after 11 p.m., you shake up your natural sleep cycle, and if you keep doing that, you start having problems falling asleep before midnight. And we all know those people who say they cannot fall asleep early. And going to bed after midnight leads to thyroid problems and well beyond that. You may have heard the phrase that says an hour of sleep before midnight is worth 2 after. Sleep on it. You see what I did there? The next point, the drum rolls. What is everyone's favorite go-to solution? That's right, coffee. Because coffee provides quick energy boost, but it also worsens the afternoon crush. Of course, you knew that. We all know that. But we tend to think that it doesn't really affect us personally, and we choose that burst of energy. We don't think about the crush. We just want the energy. Whether you think coffee affects you or doesn't affect, it does interfere with your energy throughout the day. And your body stops doing that naturally as it should. And instead we end up having those waves of sudden energy rush, and then what? Correctly, that crush. So we'll go grab another cup of coffee, we have that burst of energy, we have that crush, we grab another coffee, and then we cannot fall asleep. And then we're irritable, we're angry, we're impatient, and we're an angry society. So stop drinking coffee? Look, I don't even know you personally, but I know nothing will convince you to stop drinking coffee. I simply suggest cutting your coffee to, let's say, 1 cup a day.
Just half a cup if you don't mind.
Or try matcha instead. And before you refuse matcha, try different matcha recipes. Try different powders, different brands. Trust me, it is delicious if prepared correctly. And in the end, if you care about your well-being, you will find a workaround if you truly care. Okay, whatever. No coffee, healthy, go to bed early, drink matcha. I know I probably sound like grandma, so let's quickly explore some solutions and I will dismiss the class. I don't know how I can possibly stress this next point enough, but drink your water. Drinking coffee increases urination and you lose a lot of water. So sipping on water while drinking coffee is a great habit. When I forget to drink water personally throughout the day, I start slacking absolutely heavily. And Slava, my husband, he actually fainted one evening after accidentally forgetting to drink throughout the day. We were on a road trip and it was very, very scary. I thought he was literally like dying in my arms right there. Do not wait until you have that literally crash. Drink up to your health, and I mean water, of course. Drink your water, please. The second solution, if you tend to get carried away with your work, do keep mindful snacks around yourself like nuts, fruits, healthy peanut butter bites, protein bars, and do not, hear me, do not snack on processed sugar that people often bring to work, meetings, break rooms. You know your body won't thank you for that. And lastly, a quick power nap. And before you break into the laughter, even if you work in the office, you can snooze during or after the lunch. Look, Napoleon, we all know Napoleon, only slept about 4 hours a night. And attention, he compensated by taking quick cat naps directly on the battlefield. The guy literally napped before the bloodshed. I'm sure you can find a moment to snooze in your office or in your car. Nobody's gonna cut your head off for that. I mean, during your rightful lunch, that is, of course. I mean, don't try it, otherwise I can't guarantee your head. And by the way, sleeping during the day and snoozing is very different. It doesn't even have to be like 10 minutes, contrary to a popular belief that says 10 to 20 minutes. All you need is literally that sudden moment when you feel like, whoa, you were just dozing off and you're suddenly back to the reality. If you get that, this was your snooze. Literally that quick reset moment and you get that energy boost. The moment I personally feel that afternoon crush is covering me, I quickly find something very active to do. I play something active with my kids, I do quick push-ups or jumping jacks, I have my treadmill at home so I just have a quick run or something, or I do some mindful stretching when I can really feel all of my muscles. The movement basically increases blood flow and lets more oxygen into your brain and releases a burst of energy. So the moment you realize you cannot possibly drag your feet anymore is the moment you should force yourself to move and beat that crash. In any case, you have two options: snooze or exercise. You pick. And remember, understanding the causes and implementing small changes into your life will make a world of a difference in your everyday life, productivity, and overall well-being. All we want is to feel energetic and complete as much as we can throughout the day. So simply do what we just talked about and you will be golden. That was easy, right? If you found this video helpful, do not forget to give it thumbs ups, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more tips and tricks to live your best life and dare greatly. And as always, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye everyone. Mwah.